Hello again, Sonarians, to another tale in this fantastical land. We begin our story within a region some creatures call the Rocks of Pride, though our story does not revolve around these Caridian. Our story focuses on this species, known as a Felikxtrox. Felikxtrox are a three-horned species lined with sharp spines along the majority of their heads and parts of their bodies. Although fierce in appearance, Felikxtrox are quite friendly and tend to befriend other species they find to be friendly in turn. Young Felikxtrox love to play around with others, be it their own species or others they befriend. These two youngsters are only a few weeks old and will remain with their parents until they are able to fend for themselves. This Triboris, like other species, tend to avoid interactions with other species, diving into the water as a result. The adults wish to quickly find a safer area to rest before the sunlight falls fully on these lands. As the moonlight shines, the family rests. Noises have seemingly stirred the young ones awake, and they are very curious of the noise. Though the sunlight has faded, the night stirs. Creatures of different sizes wander and take flight throughout the night. The young ones are in awe at the sights they see, before they quickly get scared back into the cave by the now awake Woodrelone. With the dawn of a new day comes new opportunities as the family of Felikxtrox begin their journey rejuvenated. A small pack of Sarchius approach, having caught wind of the family. They intend to kill one of the family members as an early morning meal after not having eaten for the past few days. As the Felikxtrox approach the pond, the Sarchius prepare their ambush. Sending one of their own to distract some of the parents in order to single out and assault one of the Felikxtrox. The male Felikxtrox is caught off guard as the two other Sarchius attack. Quickly turning back, the two females rush in to help the surprised male. Great battle ensues as the Sarchius tasked with distracting the Felikxtrox runs into the fray. Neither side is giving way as a standoff occurs. But one of the Sarchius senses something within this small opening. A young Felikxtrox. The Sarchius begins trying to make its way into the small opening to get at the young. However, here comes one of the parents to save the day, dragging the Sarchius away from the opening. The Sarchius whips its prehensile tail around, disorienting the grown Felikxtrox, and allowing it to escape with its life. After the battle, the family reconverges, being grateful that no one had died. Continuing our journey to the mesa, we find ourselves a species not easily seen often. Vetemortem are an interesting species with much mystery. They are a mostly solitary species, only being seen in pairs when raising their young. Not much can be said about the behavior of Vetemortems due to their scarcity and overall rarity within the lands of Sonaria. There is a legend about Vetemortem, mentioning the fact that they are known to be an omen of death. This might stem from the idea that if a Vetemortem has extended eye contact towards you, death will most likely follow. Later, we follow this Vetemortem as it continues its journey around the mesa and its adjacent regions of interest. Curiously, the Vetemortem halts its movements, seemingly sensing something. A sudden storm had shown itself without warning. The male quickly makes his way to the nearest cave to seek shelter, though he may not be alone. It would seem a Vetemortem had been resting within the cave for a moment before the Vetemortem had arrived. The Vetemortem attempts to scare the Vetemortem just enough for it to run out of the cave and fly away within the storm clouds. This action fails as combat is initiated. If Vetemortem encounter a predator they know they are unable to take down, they will use the false maw on their tails to make themselves look larger and much more deadly. This tactic has instilled some fear into the Zolbatros, causing it to begin fleeing as the Vetemortem begins its approach toward it. There seems to be a few creatures approaching from the distance. It would seem to be a small herd of Pliarys. Pliarys are some of the larger species found within Sonaria, though are not outwardly aggressive nor territorial, only becoming aggressive if provoked into a fight. They are most active during the afternoon and evening, and with their 4 eyes, they are able to see somewhat effectively during situations where light is lacking. The quartz-like crystalline structures along their bodies allow them to store vital minerals and act as a form of protection from predators that approach them. Young Pliarys lack these crystalline structures and rely on their parent to help them with their formation. There aren't many predators that would mess with a grouping of adult Pliarys, so this youngster should be completely safe. The group has finally found a place to rest after quite a long journey. This youngster seems to have heard something. The large seashell would be the perfect gift for its mother. With a misplaced step, the child falls into the water below. Alerting a small pride of Ikaran. Hearing a large splash of water and noticing her missing child, the mother rushes toward the sound's source. Quickly noticing her child below, she dashes to a lower area where she can try to help guide her young to the shore. The Ikaran do not sit still as they prepare to capture the child and consume it. Just as one of the Ikaran are about to forcefully drag the child to shore, a Kami appears, pushing both the child and the Ikaran away from each other. Having failed to capture the child, the male of the group gets agitated, quickly calming himself before the Ikaran leave the area. Having been pushed away by the Kami, the child uses its remaining strength to push itself into swimming toward its mother. The parent checks on its young one, seeing if there are any major injuries and urging it to get up. The other Pliarys of the group at last appear and comfort the child along with their parent. As another day draws to a close, one must wonder what other danger lie in wait for the creatures of these lands.
Elephant green screen effect.